Hi, welcome to my first tutorial video. So today I'll be showing you how I made this crochet halter neck top. This top is very simple and easy to make. The video is beginner friendly, so you would understand everything. Please don't forget to like this video, comment if you have any questions, also subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. So let's get into the video. Okay, so for this project we would be needing a number of tools for this. First would be our crochet hook. So for me, I am using a 3.5 mm hook for this project. I will be using the Yeye brand. My yarn is from Yeye, it's a Nigerian brand. And I will be doubling the strands because this is a bit too thin, so I will be doubling the strand. And I would also be using my scissors and measuring tape because we will be using our measurements for this project. And you can use whatever yarn of your choice. You don't have to use this. In case you don't have this, you can use whatever yarn you choose and whatever hook size you prefer, but depending on what size of hook you use, the stitch would be either bigger or smaller. So whatever one you prefer is fine. So we would be starting from this part. This is the area that will be below the bust area. This is before the bust, so we'll be starting with this part first, and this would go around your stomach, that means your body area. This should go around. So for your measurements, you would have to measure around your stomach area, that is the area before your waist. That's the measurement you would be taking. So for me, my measurement is 28. My measurement is 28. Yeah, so I would be making a chain that when stretched it goes further to 28. So for this one I made, you can see this is stretches, it's on 22, 23, but when I stretch it, it stretches up to 28, 29. Can you see here? So you just have to make a chain that when stretched it gives you your exact measurement. So if your measurement is 30, you want to make probably 27 or 26. If your measurement is 30, just minus 3 inches from it, or 4 inches. So when you stretch, because we're still going to make a layer here, just so we can put the lace between here. So whatever your measurement is, just minus 3 or 4 inches from it, then make a chain. So now we are going to start the chain part. So like I said, you can use whatever yarn of your choice you want to use. So I will be doubling my strand. So to make the chain, you want to, by the way, this is just for the tutorial, so I won't be making my chain as long as I should, or as long as my measurement should go. So I will just be making a chain for this tutorial. So to start with the chain, you want to roll this on your finger like this. You want to roll this on your finger like this, right? You can see how it is. Put in your hook here, pull through this one. Can you see that? Just hold both of them down. Sorry, I have to do that again. So you want to do this, put your hook in, pull through this, okay, then turn over, chain 1, So you want to pull this back just to tighten that part. So that's how you make a chain. I think I should do that again. So you roll over, put in your hook, turn, then you turn this, bring your finger out, or whatsoever way you feel like it's comfortable for you to make this foundation chain, just do that. But this is how I do mine. So now we're going to make a chain that is going to go around our stomach area when stretched. So I will just make a chain of 30. So I have my chain already. Now for this project we'll be using double crochet stitch for this, but before we go on to the double crochet part, I wanted to have a solid base, so I made single crochet at the base before starting double crochet pattern. I don't know if you can see this here. So here, can you see this? So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to make a row of single crochet just so we have that solid and fine base before going forward to our double crochet part. So how we would do that is, first you go from, this is the chain on the hook, so you want to go to the next one, put in your hook, turn over, pull through, turn over, pull through. So we're just going to do that again. Put in your hook, turn over, pull through, turn over, pull through. So we're just going to do this to the end, that's to this point. Then we would continue. So you can just do this, then I would meet you when you are done. I'll get back when I get to that point. Okay, so I am coming to the end of this part, and just finish this up. So that's the last one, and yeah, so I am done with this. So now we are going to this part, the main body of the work. So to go on, we have to chain 3, 2, 3, turn, then put in your hook here, turn over, pull through, turn over, pull through, turn over, pull through. So let me do that again. You put in your hook here, turn over, pull through, turn over, pull through 2, turn over, pull through 2. So you're just going to do this on and on till you get your desired length. I'll just do this till I get to this point. So I'll show you how to turn over. Okay, so I'm approaching the end of this row. Just going to finish up. Pull through, pull through. This is the last one, so I'm just going to, it's a bit tight, but if you miss it you would be reducing a stitch, so you have to just look for a way around it. Okay, so yeah, that's it, and I'm done with this row. So to move on to the next row, what you want to do is chain 3, turn over, and on this chain put in your 1, you go again. So you're going to repeat this pattern until you get to your desired length. So this is what you're going to do. Chain through, make double crochet all through, back and forth until you get your desired length, and I'll show you what next to do. Okay, so once you've chained this to your desired length, so for me, I made a length of 5.5, and I feel like that's fine for me. So you can make yours longer or you can make yours shorter, but make sure it is not shorter than 4 inches because that would be too short. Okay, so just play around with your measurements, whatever length works for you, that's fine. So now we'll be moving to the bust area. I've gone ahead to make mine, as you can see. So I made one already, and I'll be showing you how to make it with this other part. So first thing I did was, now we have our full length. So what I did was I came to this area, this part, the left hand side, and I measured 3 inches. Can you see? So this is 3 inches. So I measured 3 inches, and at the point where it hits 3 inches, at this point I left one and I moved to the next one. Where is it? So yeah, this is 3 inches, this point, so I moved to the next one. So this is where it hits 3 inches, then I move to the next one and put in my stitch marker. So I'm using a colored yarn because I don't have a stitch marker here, but if you have a stitch marker you can use that. So just measure 3 inches from this part, then you do the same thing here, measure 3 inches, or you can count how many stitches make 3 inches here. So for me it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So plus this one, so you can just count the same thing here, then put in your stitch marker. So once you've done that, you want to count from this point after the stitch marker, from this point. Okay, sorry, I didn't know you were seeing that. After marking out your 3 inches, you want to from this part, so we have a stitch marker on 2 ends here, so this middle part, you want to count how many stitch makes up this middle part, then put a stitch marker at the center. Or what you can do is count from where the stitch marker is, right, the point. So the next one, you count from here, 1 2 3, just count till you get to this point. So whatever you get, you divide it into 2, and you section your the parts into 2. So you divide them into 2. So for me, mine is I think 70 or 75, I can't really remember right now, but I divided them into 2 and I got 39. Yes, okay, so if it's 39, I think my total was 78. Yes, so my total was 78, and I divided it into 2. It gave me 39. So I have 39 here, 39 here. So now to create this bust part, what you want to do is insert your hook. So you're going to get your yarn. So you're going to do the same thing for the both side. Just insert your yarn here. So you want to put in your hook from after this point. The next one, you put in your hook, pull out the, and just tighten it up. Right, so you want to start with chaining 3. We makes it 1 double crochet. So chaining 3 is a double crochet, right? Then you go to the next one. So go into this next one here, put your hook, make a double crochet. I'm just going to sew along this thread to cover it up. Okay, so you just make this. So just in case you have a odd number and not an even number like 20 or 80, you get a remainder of 1. Probably you have 81. So you know when you divide, you have 40, 40 and 1 remaining. So you can just leave that one at the middle. You don't need to work on that one. So just divide them, and whatever remains at the middle, you just leave it there. All right, so I'm just going to do this till I get to this point, since I have done this part already. Okay, so I just made the last one, and we're going to the second row, and for the second row we'll be making a decrease stitch, and that's how we'll continue till we get to this part. So what you want to do is chain 3, turn over, now to make the decreasing stitch. This is how you do it. So now from this one, you're going to put in your hook, turn over, put in your hook, pull through 2, but don't finish it. All right, then you turn over, put in your hook in the second stitch, turn over, pull through 2, then you pull through all. So that's how you make a decrease stitch. I'm going to loosen it up, then show you again. So what you want to do is put in your hook here, turn over, pull through 2, then you stop here. You have 2 on your hook, turn over, put into the next stitch, turn over, pull through 2, you have 3, pull through all. Then you're just going to be doing this at the beginning and at the ending of this row. You're not going to do it for the other ones, just the beginning and the ending. So going forward, you just put in double crochet, you just put in double crochet, so you're just going to make double crochet until you get to, so you're going to make double crochet until you get to 3 stitches before the ending. That's 1, 2, 3. So 3 stitches before the ending, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. 3 stitches before the ending. Then I would meet you and tell you what to do. Okay, so I am coming to almost the end part, like I said. So now these are the 2 stitches remaining. What I am going to do, I'm going to do a decrease stitch at this point. So let me just increase this. Yeah. So turn over, put in your hook, turn over, pull pull through 2 but don't finish it. Then you turn over again, put in your hook here at the last one here, put in your hook, turn over, pull through 2, pull through all. Then you want to make your last double crochet at this point. Then turn over. So you go to the next row. Now turn over, chain 3, chain 3. Then you're going to make a decrease stitch. So you're making a decrease stitch at the beginning and the ending of the row all through. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, so put in your hook, pull through 2. You have 2, pull through this one. You have 4, pull through 2, pull through all. So you do your normal double crochet all through till you get to the ending part again. Then you make the decrease stitch. So that's how you are going to do this till you get to this point. You're just going to be making decrease stitch at the beginning and at the ending part. Just decrease stitch at the beginning and the ending part till you get to where you have 5 stitches, right? So once you have 5 stitches, you don't decrease anymore, you just continue the 5 stitches to make the one that will go around your neck. So this is the strap that will go around your neck. So you just make, once you get to this point where you have 5 stitches, beginning decrease stitch at the beginning and at the ending part, you make that till you have 5 stitches. Then you just continue that 5 stitches to make your strap. Okay, so once we are done with that, once we get to that point, I am going to come back and tell you what to do next. Okay, so I am done with this part and this is what it is looking like. This is the 2 breast parts and I made the strap. So I made 5 inches on both sides. You can make one strap, then turn it to this part, or make one longer than anyone, or make them equal, whatever you prefer. But I made mine equal, and so I'm just going to join them together, right? So this is the front part, so I'm just going to turn this back. So I'm using this as the back. Now I'm just going to sew these parts together. Okay, so I yarn ended on these parts, but I want to go like this. So I will just put in my hook here. Hold on. Okay, so I'll just put in my hook here. Put it on this other part. So make sure you are putting it appropriately. Make sure it is well placed so you don't make a mistake. So I'm going to be joining this with single crochet stitches. Yeah. So I'll go back into that stitch and here pull it out. So you can use whatever method, whatever joining method you prefer to do this. I just want to make use of the single crochet pattern, but whatever method you use is fine. It's just for you to join this together. this is the last one. So fix it like this. Yeah, so I'm just going to make another one just to okay, so that's all. I'm just going to chain one then cut off, but this is what it is looking like right now. This is the front part, as you can see, and this is also, I'm just going to take off my stitch marker. Yeah, so I'm just going to sew in. Okay, chain one and cut off. So just chain one, then cut this off. Yes, so I am done with this. So I'm just going to sew in all these slits, and I'll just tie them. I don't really like to sew them inside, so but anyway, you can do whatever you like, but this is how it looks. Then for this part, you can choose to go around with single crochet just so it has a smooth finish. I guess that's what I would be doing because I wanted to have a very smooth finishing at this point. So you can just go with a single crochet, probably 2 rows, and while doing that, while doing a single crochet, you can probably the first row of single crochet, then from the second row you start making your old spaces for the old where you put in your lace. And you can also use zip for this if you want, so whatever works for you. You can either use lace or zip if you would be using, or you can still use it like this, just crochet the rope you want to use, and that's fine. Or if you want a smooth finish like I would be doing, just make a single crochet around this point, then make your space for all, and that is all for this project. And yeah, this is what it is looking like. So I hope you understand all my explanation in this video. Please do well to like, comment and share. Also turn on your post notification just so you get notified when I post more videos. So that'll be all. Bye. Thank you for watching.